the island. Claire Murphy, Dean Good, Joel and Jeremy Watts are the owners. They've been doing a great job with this guy. Again, he's just been in a really tough class, and so he drops out of the Open here this week. Dealing Magic, again, getting a little bit of class relief and a good price right now if you don't want to play the chalk at 6-1. Trotters are rolling up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for race 10. Upstairs to Vance Cameron for the call.
Giant Tango, Libero, Hall of a Ride, Dealin' Magic, Jesse, Jess or Jessica, Freddie, half a dozen trotters here in the 10th. Post time. Up and trotting to a beauty beginning. Dealin' Magic is leaving out. Libero goes with him. Hall of a Ride between horses. Giant Tango in at the rail. Jesse, Jess or Jessica, the heavy favorites, unhurried early to get away fifth. Then the trailer. That is Freddie. Up the backstretch they go. En route to the opening quarter, Libero is the leader for Corey McPherson. Second is Hall of a Ride, racing from third. That is Giant Tango. Fourth up the rail is Dealin' Magic. Now in fifth, Jesse, Jess or Jessica. Freddie's the trailer, and the opening quarter's up in 29. And 3-2 length leader is Libero at the 3/8. Hall of a Ride races second, on the rail third. That is Giant Tango. Dealin' Magic, he's eyeing the outside fourth. Jesse, Jess or Jessica moving wide in fifth and now flushes that cover. Racing six up the rail is Freddie. They're halfway home, and that's Libero, the midway point leader. Dealin' Magic is first up on the outside to take over second. 59 and 4 was the half. Hall of a Ride around the turn third. Jesse, Jess or Jessica moving up fourth on the outside. Giant Tango back to fifth. Freddie on the outside sixth. 3 in, 3 out, and they go next to 3/4. New leader on the outside. Dealin' Magic takes over. Libero now second. Jesse, Jess or Jessica moving up to be third. Fourth up the rail, Hall of a Ride. Then fifth on the outside, Freddie the trailer. Giant Tango, the 3/4 up in 1. 29 and 1 in their homeward bound. Libero battling back to reclaim the lead. Dealin' Magic on the outside. Jesse, Jess or Jessica running out of time on the wire next. Here's the line. Libero might have hung on. Dealin' Magic's in the win photo. Jesse, Jess or Jessica third. The mile 1, 59 and 1.
Well, Mr. McPherson could be Mr. Trotman here tonight, winner with Striking Pride earlier on the front end, and I think he might get it done here with the two. Libero, a big trip from Libero here on the front end for McPherson. 29 and 3, they got to the front. He does have that great gate speed, and he wanted to cut it, and he did. 59 and 4, 129 and 1. Dealin' Magic. We mentioned how good this one's been in the David Dowling stable. Race good here tonight. Gutsy first over effort. They're going to battle down the lane. Dealin' Magic's going to dig back in and try and reach up for the win here. It is tight on the line. Time of the mile 1:59 and 1 as we get a look at this Universum Media slow-mo. They're going to slow it down here at the wire. Who is going to, wow, that might be a dead heat again this week. Close on the line. We'll wait to see the results of the photo. Again, the trip 1:59 and 1 here in the 10th.
Here comes Libero to the 10th race winner's circle, trotting big, gelding 9 by Cadabra. Off the Conway Hall Dam, Creamy Mimi. Owned by Donna Van Meer of Mount Herbert. Horse bred by Marvin Katzenau, Lidfield. Trained by Randy Van Meer, Corey McPherson triples up on this Thursday night at Charlottetown. And the front end victories in 159 and 1. Libero triples up McPherson in the 10th. Now the official results from the 10th race. Magian Tango 6. Libero the winner. Oliver Ride 4th. Dealin' Magic 2nd. Jesse Jessor Jessica finished 3rd and had broken equipment. Freddie finished 5th, the fractions of 29 and 3. 59 and 4. 129 and 1. And the mile 159 and 1. From the top, 614. 235. Libero paid $13.30. The Exactor $50.30. Triactor $152.90. Superfecta $74.13. Ladies and gentlemen, the PEI Standard Horse Owners Association had a membership draw tonight. It's for a summer sheet, compliments of Green Hawk. And that winner is Douglas Neal. Douglas, you can pick up your summer sheet for your horse at the souvenir photo booth located at the south end of the grandstand.
Okay, there is the Island Trot Challenge. It's going to be presented by the Fox Group, and the series final is Sunday, October 8th during Atlantic Breeders' Crown Weekend right here at Red Shores, Charlottetown. Seven away from race 11 here at Red Shores, and there's a look at our top choices on the screen. Going to go with a 1-3-6. She's So Sweet. Going to be tough to beat her in here tonight. Post time picks looks 3-1-6. Tobin's Brownie off that tough trip last time out. Hopefully bounce back this week. Classifier's choice also likes the 1 and 3. They're going to throw in the 5 for third. Outrageous Styles. So 1-3-5 for the classifier here in race 11. Post parade will be coming up in a moment.
Tonight's 11th race on the track. One is She So Sweet, owned by Debbie Element of Village Green. Mounted David Burke of Stratford, trained by Colin Johnson. Kenny Murphy catch drives. 2 is Pacific Delight, owned by Jack Keenan of Stratford and Joseph Dahl of Burlington, Ontario, trained by Ron Matheson, Corey McPherson. Now here's a look at the 3, Tobin's Brownie, owned by Brittany Dowling, Sandra Weeks, and Errol Burgoyne of Springvale. David Dowling training and driving. Silly Amos, number 4, is owned by David Ken of North Rustico, trained and driven by Kenny Arsenault. 5, Outrageous Style, owned by Paul Holmes of Warren Grove, trained by Ron Matheson, Jill's Burial. 6, The Lady Sheriff, owned by Elizabeth Courtney of Matty's Cove, Newfoundland, Mark Campbell training and driving. There's 4 minutes wagering time on race number 11. Race Day Live continues next after this message from our valued partner, Northumberland Ferries Limited.
Once upon a time, the ferry was the only way to visit Prince Edward Island. Some say it still is.
Okay, 3 to go here before race 11. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight to Red Shores Charlottetown. It's been a great night of racing. Friend of the show, Jamie Ramsey, tuning in from Nova Scotia. Another guy tuning in from Nova Scotia, Darren Crow's young fella, Brennan Crow, and I hear he's celebrating a birthday today, so happy birthday to Brennan Crow from all your friends here at Red Shores. We hope you're having an excellent day, buddy. Thanks for tuning in tonight as we get a look at the field here for race 11. 2 minutes to post. She's So Sweet on the rail here for Kenny Murphy. Colin Johnson, the trainer. Mark Campbell has been in the seat since this mare has arrived to PEI, and they've been doing quite well together, reeling off 3 in a row. So Murphy gets the live mount here tonight. Last time out, really impressive, 55-4, 28-3 final panel. Non-winners at 12-11 last 5, so climbing up the class ladder this week. Non-winners of 14-51 last 5, gets the rail to boot. Early gate speed from this one. I think Murphy could go right down the road again this week with She's So Sweet, and she is the current slight choice at even money. And at 7-5, everyone's banking on Tobin's Brownie getting a little better trip this week. Trained and driven by David Dowling. Brittany Dowling, Sandra Weeks, Earl Burgoyne are the owners. 5-year-old mare by Stonebridge Terror. Wow, this filly, or now mare, has been so great for these connections. David Dowling has been doing a great job with her. She was a great state competitor, and now a really nice aged mare. Now, if you look at her lines, the last 4 starts. We're going to throw that last line, actually, the last 3. 2 second place finishes and a third there of 4 back. Pretty nice miles too. 3 back, 56 and 4, 28 and 4. And then on the sloppy track, 201 and 2, finishing second there, 2 Sports Icon. So again, we'll throw that line out from last week, and hopefully she can get a better trip here tonight. She definitely is the back class to be close to winning this race. 8-5 currently.
Tyra Perry, contact the Standardbred Canada rep, please. Tyra Perry, contact the Standardbred Canada rep.
With Murphy driving the one, it's because Campbell had to book off. He's got one of his own in here. Trainer driver Mark Campbell has the lady share from post 6 here tonight. Elizabeth Courtney of Maddox Cove, Newfoundland, is the owner. And last week, how about that effort from post 8, big 3-wide blast, and a charted mile of 56 and 1, closing quarter 29 and 2. 3 back was a nice mile there as well, 4th and 57 and 2. Has been on the Lasix program the last 3 weeks. 4th start on the program, and that last effort was a really nice effort. So a little smaller field this week, post 8 last week, but again, the outside this week, post 6, but smaller field. So we'll see what kind of trip Campbell works out. But again, she's another one that's got some back class and should be part of this ticket. 5-1.